Well, hello, and welcome back to another episode on Daily Life of Paul. Now, before I show you my hair, or if you're looking at this in the future and you've already seen tomorrow's thumbnail, just keep in mind that this is the second time that I've ever dyed my hair in my entire life. So just go ahead and go a little bit easy on me, because I did this by myself. And I do want to say how proud I am of myself, because I didn't like when people dye their hair and like they get their nails all like I guess that would be yellow. Ugh, that would have been gross, huh? If I got like yellow nails. But I do want to give myself a little bit props of how I didn't fuck up everything. So, with further ado, I'm now going to show you guys my hair and the artwork that I have bestowed upon my scalp. And 1, 2, oh, that was real close. I almost showed you my hair. Oh, I'm a little bit nervous about this. Okay. I'm a little bit nervous because it is a little bit fucked up, but this is the best that I could do, because I did it all by myself, because I don't have any friends, I don't have any family, so I couldn't really I couldn't ask, like, hey, can you help me with the back and everything like that. So like, it's a little bit fucked up, but I'm gonna go ahead and actually show it to you guys right now. Here's the reveal in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, that is amazing, isn't it? I did that. Typically, typically I have a professional do it. And she's very, very good at doing it. But, I kind of didn't have enough money right now saved up to do it, and everything in the universe kind of came together a little bit for me to kind of try it myself, to see if I could do it myself. And holy shit, actually, a little bit of the green kind of came along with it, and oh my god, I actually it's a little bit fucked up. It's a little bit fucked up. It's a little bit fucked up, but I did that. That's freaking crazy, bro. Wow. The codex for my yellow hair is pure power. I am like a person who has been dyeing his hair a lot and everything like that. And typically, a lot of the times, especially for Comic-Con and things of that sort, a lot of people will dye their hair to be a certain character, or they'll do their hair up maybe like Goku, or to emulate something else that is already made. But for me personally, I'm simply just going off by what I want to do. This if you were to ask me, oh, what are you trying to emulate with your hair? It's Paul Frazier. I'm Paul Frazier, and I'm simply just kind of going with the flow with it, and I'm just kind of, I guess, testing some things out. And I'm kind of creating myself, and I'm kind of seeing what I like, and I'm liking what I'm seeing. And, and this is look at it. This is absolutely amazing. I'm loving this. It's kind of weird because I do have a job with okay, so I came into the job just a normal guard, and I've worked with every single supervisor, and then the head supervisor I've worked with him a few times, and I do like this dude. I like this guy a lot. Because the very first time that I met him, he came at me full force, being a fucking asshole, being himself, doing his job. You need to do this, that, and everything like that. And then, like, I worked with him, like, a few times. So, like, and I started, like, and everybody knows him. Everybody knows him. And everybody, like, oh, yeah, you gotta watch out for this guy, you know. And, like, I remember, like, the very first days of, like, you know, like, when people would start saying his name. And then, like, another person who doesn't even talk to that person, they would say the same thing. And I was like, holy shit, who is this guy? And, like, you know, this guy, he's been here, like, what, 25 years and everything like that. And now I'm a part of his team. I like him because he didn't come with me with that foo-foo bullshit of, like, you know, when you meet a person, hi, how you doing, fucking da-da-da, and then, like, a week later, then they stab you in the back. This guy started off fucking, you know, like, he showed me exactly who it is. You know, I don't, not for him, but for normal people, they stab you in the back. This motherfucker came and just, bow, punched me right in the fucking jaw right off the bat. I was like, this guy's a fucking asshole. This guy's a fucking asshole. But then, like, you know, like a few times, you know, I worked with him, you know, 14 different times. And then he came up, you know, like, metaphorically. And then he came up, he was like, here's a bag of ice. And then fucking dip out. And I was like, I was like, why did he give me that? And then, like, you know, the next time I see him metaphorically, how's your jaw? you know, like, he came full force, being himself right off the bat. Like, I really do appreciate this guy. And I remember the very first time when he saw that I dyed my hair, he said, whoa, like, you know, he loved it right off the bat. My work, my job, because our job is very, very different. Our job is very, very out the blue. Our job is with working with creatives, you know. So I absolutely love that he loved my hair, and I love that I remember even once he drove around, not metaphorically, actually, he came around and he said, keep on doing what you're doing, man. You're doing a good job. And, like, literally, I remember, like when he left, like, I almost started to, like, cry. I almost started to cry because in the past, you know, like, when I was way down and out, and a long time ago when I dyed my hair, I went and I said I need a job, and, like, you know, like, it was like me and my friend, and, like, you know, they had me dye my hair black. They had me dye my hair black because I couldn't be working it in there, and up until that point, it just felt like no matter what job I work, no matter what I do, I'm doing the wrong thing. But I'm like, no, it's like, because like, let me tell you, bro, like I like to work hard. I actually like to work good. I like everything perfect. I pretend that, you know, when we're out there with millions of dollars of equipment, in my mind, I pretend that it's all mine. It's all my stuff, and I want it perfectly. So I go out there and I do my best work. In the past with jobs, they would see that, and, like, people, I don't know, they all right, you're fired. And I've been taught for a long time, I'm like, no, that's the right way to do it. And then finally, this guy who's been in the industry for fucking like 25 years comes up to me and says, keep on doing what you're doing. You're doing a good job. It's like, literally, it made me cry. It made me cry because I'm like, I knew that I was right. I know that I'm doing a good job, you know? And, like, he confirmed it. And, like, that's why I'm on his team. And I don't want to make it like, oh, it's all sunshine and rainbows. Sometimes we have very bad days. Sometimes, you know, like, you know, he does have to still be an asshole. I'm like, why the fuck is he acting like that? You know, like, and you know, it's like, there are some days where my job is not a fun. There's some days where I want to quit. You know, but I'm not gonna quit this job because, like, you know, like, I'm doing my job. I'm doing my job, and we get out there, we get the work done. And thank you so much for tuning in to today's episode. I will see you guys tomorrow at 5 o'clock in the morning with some yellow hair. Goodbye.